Good evening. We're back again. Technical note to start off. I watched part of the stream back last time and discovered that, yes, when the stream goes blank on my screen, it actually just goes black. Deadly Shadows just hates being streamed, I guess. It streams the sound, but not the visual. So I guess every time I do an area transition, I'll just sit and wait for a few seconds for the stream to actually calibrate before I go and do stuff, so that everyone can see what's actually happening. Unless I have no other option, which may happen a few times if I have, like, somebody chasing me or something. So yeah, let's get to it. Deadly Shadows also hates being alt-tabbed, I discovered. It just, like, all of these options just disappear when you alt-tab. Like, you come back in and there's nothing, and then they slowly come back in. Oh, hey again. How's it going?
Looks like I've found the entrance to the sunken citadel Keeper Rafe talked about in his journal. According to him, the glyph key disappeared underground sometime too long ago to think about. Rafe also mentioned caverns swarming with strange creatures. Guess that's why the Keepers put a glyph lock on the entrance. It would be nice to know what sort of creatures, but the Keepers have never been much for useful detail. Turns out not only did the glyph key disappear down here, but so did Rafe. The Keepers never sent anyone after him, but I don't expect he's still exploring the place. I don't have any good leads on where to look for the key, but I can start by looking for Rafe's remains.
Good. I'm doing good myself. Bit of a long day at work, but hey, might as well do a little Deadly Shadows to balance things out. Oh, there we go. Okay, now the stream's loaded. This is gonna take a bit of getting used to. I can't get over how tall these guys are every time I play this. These are big boys. I think there's like a... Oh no, it's a water arrow. Do I have... Okay, I don't have maximum water arrows. He's going to see me. I can't flatten here. Oh? No? Or he'll go the other way. That also works.
What is that noise?
I really like their giant swords as well. It does make me wonder how... If Garrett's been, like, working out or something since the previous games, because, like, Craymen and, like, bug beasts and stuff are too heavy for him to lift, but he can totally lift these guys. Anyway. How do I even do a Kershak voice?
4 clicks for the pride of existence. We are Kershak, most bold, most brave, most clever amongst all the world's creatures, scholars and adventurers, most favored in the eyes of him, the Leaf Lord. 5 clicks for Gruliak, most favored of all and king of the Kershak. Human and tree bow before him, and we bathe in glory. 3 clicks for the vanity of pride. Our people built towering castles and mighty ships. Among all the Leaf Lord's creatures, we were most favored. Still not content, we wish to be set apart. But still we were favored, and the Leaf Lord gifted the king called Gruliak once more with a golden crown of power.
Oh, this is really long.
Crown of power. 2 clicks for the folly of vanity. Gruliak donned the crown and felt its power. Gruliak the beautiful, Gruliak the strong, Gruliak the mighty spoke. I am greater than the Leaf Lord himself. But dark and terrible as the Leaf Lord, and as great was his love for the Kershak, now twice as great was his anger. One click for the doom of folly. The Leaf Lord opened the earth and banished us beneath it. Here we dwell forever with no lord or ally, no sun or moon, no...
This is not good for my throat.
no rain or wind. The Leaf Lord reached out for the gift he had given us. Gruliak fought him bravely and kept for us the crown, but his hand was destroyed, as are we.
Oh shit. I didn't realize that he was looking this way. Okay, what if I... The universal gesture. Oh, you rascal, get down from there. I don't know if there's much I can do. I could just shoot him. I'm totally allowed to kill people. So I guess I'll do that. Sorry, dude. I wish I knew how to cancel this. I guess that's gonna be a waste of an arrow. That's fine. I didn't need that anyway. Seems to me that this is like, this doesn't hurt me to go in, but I'm not going to push it. Oh yeah, actually this is a good time since I'm already here. So this is like the edge of the Kershawks where they like, this is the end of civilization. No surface world beyond here. Even though there's clearly like this stuff. And then, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, maybe they've never heard of a rope? I don't know. They could like stack rocks or something up there, but maybe they don't care. I don't know. Still, it's kind of impressive that they managed to lose the entire surface world to the point where they think it's a myth when it's that close.
Giant rats. Great.
Puppy's not say yes, next time. He be's bigger and he's be stronger, but I be
Anyway.
As orderings, finders them crown taken long ago by them's Kershawk who betrayered the Leafy King. Checks for them throne room bees right there. We takers us it back with us, returns it to him that feeders us and drinks us in honeyed mead. Them woodsy lord kills us any Kershawk or other getters in our way. Shaman Cornbriar.
A golden crown, eh? Now I'm interested.
Hang on. It doesn't actually say golden crown, does it? No. It literally does not say that. Garrett is just guessing. I mean, based on the context of the other readable, it's clear that it's valuable, but like... Anyway.
Shaman, I be's thinkering an idea. When we be's done here...
When we be's done here, we should take see them diamond lights with us. It be's near them glowing's crystal here in our base where them Kershawk theater used to be's. I thinkers those city fools trading it much with us for it. They lovers shiny rocks, and it be's doesn't look too heavy to carry. Willowdale. Oh, another one. Shaman, I be's thinkering... What? Hang on.
Now what
Huh?
kind of thief would I be if I didn't investigate this room with diamond lights?
Wait. Yeah, no. There, I got turned around for a second. That's... okay. I guess the pagans have a photocopier.
Hey, Jack Sweet, bees you see them crown?
I see Kershaw guards it in them throne room.
I tells you it bees them gold, towering crowner. They bees never deserving it.
Woodsy one will be pleased till we bring her it back.
We bees not strong enough. Them's Kershaw beats us always.
Them's Kershaw bees never earns it. Why bees the torch out?
Nice. Realized partway through that I made a bit of a mistake. Because that's tile. Tile doesn't sound very loud in Deadly Shadows. Neither does metal. Like, in terms of the actual sound design, but... it's still loud as shit, unfortunately. Hey, whoop.
Probably just spots on my eyes.
Probably just spots on your eyes. You guys get cataracts often? Don't suppose the Woodsy Lord has a good medical plan.
Thinks I saw haze. Looks right there.
Oh, actually, this is probably good. Actually, come down here. Come, yeah, just down the stairs, please.
Bees, I was imagining it all. Seems to be nothing wrong.
Oh,
Oops. Uh-oh.
You bees right there. You dies. Don't runs off when there's fighting to do. How long bees you
There we go.
stay there, man fool?
I mean, you could just take the stairs.
I bees
Wow.
kills you soon.
That pathfinding is really something. Did he lose me? Wow. That's even more impressive, actually.
It bees no use hiding, city head.
I'm literally not even hiding, man. Yeah, I like the theming on this mission. Also, I really like the ambience that's in the pagan mission, but like in terms of like to actually play it, this one is a lot better. And this one
Just come out.
looks good
Only a coward hiders like
visually. It's a lot more interesting than the sewers that the pagans have and ruined house. I
could you bees?
actually, honestly, I don't know that I care that much. But I was gonna hang around to like knock this guy out, but I don't think I actually care that much. Whoops.
Something. Bees nothing.
You shook that one off really fast. Okay. Bees a message to them, Shaman Cornbriar. Shaman, I bees want you helpings in finding my them battlehorn. I bees lost it nears them Kershaw hatchery. It bees them ivory horn with them rubies, them red rubies like them blood of our enemies. Maybe some herbals or them shaman magics could helping us finder it. Please be helper me, Willow Reed.
Not very musical. An ivory horn with rubies? That sounds like it might play my kind of tune.
I'm not even coming close to hitting most of these guys on the head. But I don't know, maybe a good shot to the spine is enough to knock them out or something. I think one of these... oh, is it this one? Yeah. There's at least one or two of those that have loot in them. Okay. This... ah, that's the hatchery. Okay. It is liberating to know that I only have to do 60% of the loot instead of 90. I'm gonna go back the other way, actually, because I don't remember where that goes. Like, where the other way goes, I mean. Also, what is this? And, oh. I'm not allowed to climb here? Oh, no, yes I am. Cool. I find the climbing gloves to be kind of a downgrade. I'll take this guy out while I'm here, just on general principle. Yeah, the climbing gloves are kind of a downgrade. There's not really... it's They could have been better, I feel like, if there were more opportunities to use them in an interesting way, but really there's maybe, like, a couple of times that I can think of where using them is, like, legitimately useful in some way.
Getting us them Kershak eggs. Yumsy eggs be goodsy. Goodsy, yes, but bees you ready? Ah, there bees guards inside? Yes, Kershak guards you them eggs. Yumsy eggs. Ah, ready or not, here we bees go.
Well, good luck, gentlemen.
Sneaksy, come out.
Yep, they're dead. Those guys are so dead. What? Or maybe the Kershaks are really incompetent. What? Did they kill them already? Oh, uh-oh. That's the wrong time to look this way, friend. I really wish this guy wasn't looking this way. Maybe I can get away with
I'm
this.
not sticking around long
Yeah,
enough
no,
to
they're
see
dead.
these hatch.
Oh yeah, there's loads of Kershak here. Those guys never stood a chance. They somehow did not see me. Can't complain about that.
Wait.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh, good. I don't know what to do with this now. Okay, down here is... Ah, shit. Down here is the battle horn somewhere. Gonna come over this way, man? Thanks. Much obliged. Okay, where? Oh, he's up there. Okay. That's different. Yeah, that was the right decision. Of course, because it's... Oh, he's from down there. Okay.
I hear.
Bruh.
I count that. I count you too. Now I count you as die.
Speaking of where is... Yeah, there we go. The emergency backup in case this guy catches me.
If you come out, I not kill.
Citation needed. I think I'm gonna just run in here and grab this, actually. This pagan battle horn is worth, like, nothing, actually. I always would expect the special loot to actually be worth, like, a lot, but no. It's worth, like, 2 broadhead arrows on the black market. Okay, I don't think this guy really matters, actually. Okay. Can I just leave then? I suppose so. Alright, let's go. Whoop. Yeah. Mantling in this game certainly is a system. I wonder if why the stream cause for some reason every time I go into a loading zone, it like flashes the desktop and then it goes back to the game. That might be what's upsetting the stream, but anyway, strange. I thought maybe not. Ooh.
One who is missing. No concern. He was headsick, believed in upside world. He spoke to me, told me there must be upside. Stories must be true. Else where did strangers come from? Do for brain fever you suffer from, just like him. Well, he is gone somewhere. Why not upside world? World is there. Not believe. This is world. Wishes make head sick. I talk no more.
I think the moss arrows in this game are actually... It's one of the few areas that improved on the first games because of the whole... What? What? Huh? What are you guys upset about? Pagans, maybe? Okay. I guess so. I'd really like to go down there and pick up the loot and the water arrow, but maybe I can get away with it. I can't flatten. I can't flatten.
You step, you splash, I follow.
Oh yeah, that weird like flashing thing. Yeah.
So much
I don't know if it did that when I played this as a kid, like on a Windows XP machine, but it definitely does it now.
I counted, but it is not.
Okay, are you gonna settle down? Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, the moss arrows are actually an improvement because of the fact that you can shoot them at people's faces to, like, stun them. That was a neat little innovation.
I see.
You don't see anything.
I got that. What is there? What is there?
Okay, that was a bit of a mistake. It's fine. Can I flatten in this window? No.
I count your blood.
Yeah, I like the Kershawks, even if they're a bit silly for telling everybody that the upside world is a hallucination, despite the fact that they're like barely in the sewers, or like barely out of the sewers, rather, I should say. Why is this guy upset? Is this guy just on, like, permanent alert? That would be unfortunate if that's the case. I would prefer not to use resources on him. Actually, I'm kind of remembering that guy down there. I think he might be on permanent alert, actually, for real. I think there's another way around, though. Yeah, this way is the other way around, I think. I can't do anything about this guy because... Holy shit, there's loads of them. Don't mind me, fellas. Just passing through. Okay. Okay, gonna need you to pass. Thanks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, you can be up here. It'll be good for your back. Oh, this might be an issue. This is tile. Okay, never mind. I was overreacting. It does genuinely irk me though that the tile sound, like, it doesn't sound like it's loud. Like at all. And yet it is.
What is?
Blink. Which way are you going? Okay. Let's see if I can get the Kershak voice without destroying my throat again.
Count 10 for king and crown. Gruliak the Great fell and lost it.
Yeah, I don't think I can keep this up. Gruliak the Great fell and lost his hand and wore the crown till he died. Gruliak spawned Grustum, brain fevered to search for upper world. Spawned Grendirik the Generous, shared the crown to friends at Hatchling Day, who killed him and kept for their own. Stop line of blood kings, start lesser kings. Kershak suffered King Orpet, who spawned Orpetolia, who ruled for 50 but knew nothing. Real. King Boromin took crown, scholar who tried to save the learnings but failed. Pertok spawned Bergamus, spawned Gruvat, kin of Genderic. Spawned Formac, spawned Moriak. All wore the crown, but say no more on its power. The crown not loved Kershak. The last kings are Tormac, Formulat, Bisset, and Meridak, then chaos times come. The crown waits until we have a great king to offer, until we learn all that is forgotten, until there are foes to battle, until there are new thrones, and scholar and Kershak, named of Turish, who writes this, will be gone past counting. Rip the only literate Kershak. Oh, yep, there we go. Anyway. Saturday. I encountered the Kershak. Luckily, I did not reveal myself, turning back before the Kershak guard saw me. Interestingly, the creature was keeping watch over a crown, possibly gold, though it was tarnished with age. No doubt valuable for those concerned about such things. Alas, the crown isn't what I seek, or I would be on my way home to rest and food. Tuesday. I have set more glyphs to guide me home when I find the key. Man literally could not find his way to the store. All proceeds well. But why did Keeper Gadwall refuse me expedition status? Why did the council not vote? When I return, there will be answers, but for now I must wait. Notes and map are incomplete. Why could I not use the journal from the last trip? Thursday. I have found the glyph key, but the Kershak spied me and they are relentless in their pursuit. For the moment I am safe. I have found my way into an ancient library and secured the door. Apparently these beasts could once read and write. Perhaps living in these caves for generations has eroded their faculties. Monday. Every hour the Kershak try the door. Sometimes I wish they would break through. No other exit. Why was the key so important? So hungry. If I could eat and drink glyphs, will they rescue me? No one comes. I think I was sent. They hoped for this. Why don't they want the key? What do they fear? So tired. Well, it's not really a they so much as it is a specific she who does not want it found. Oh. I should not be so so careless with my jumping. Is this guy... Okay. Here's an idea. Is this guy KO'able somehow, despite being allegedly on alert? Really? Okay. That's not what I wanted. There's one of these things is... What? Cool. Alright. Crown time, I think... Yep, that's it. Unless I screw things up really badly, I think that the Deadly Shadows Ironman run is going to be by far the shortest of the three. Just because the... Oh! Speaking of screwing up... Don't even worry about it, man. This is somehow full dark, despite the fact that I'm obviously very revealed. Yeah, the levels in Deadly Shadows are just so short. Can I interest you in turning around? Thank you. Not... Okay, that was not quite the direction I was hoping that you would go, but I'll take it. Yes. I thought there was some loot in there. Once again, so relieved that I decided to...
but I see I'm going to have to work for it.
That I decided to not be a complete masochist and do this whole thing on expert, because those 90% loot goals, man. Ridiculous. Can I have this? Thanks. There's definitely loot in there. Do I care about the loot? Actually, kind of. I kind of do care. I kind of do care about the loot. Maybe I just... Okay, maybe if I just alert you... No, he's too dumb to be alerted. Hey, come see me. Thanks. Okay, this could go really badly. Hey, fellas. Fellas. Thanks. Amazing. Gas bombs, I love you so. Comically overpowered. What? I thought... Huh? Okay, there we go. Oh, this is one of the funny ones though, where it's on like a diagonal. What? Ah. Yeah. Alright, this would be about the part where I'd be tearing my hair out. If I had the 90% goal. Even having played this game as much as I have, I still don't have a mental map of where all the loot is. Nor do I particularly care to. Wonder if they can breathe underwater, being fish people. Maybe this guy's just straight up dead. Anyway, I guess it's... Yeah, guess it's just time to leave. Should be clear on the way out, I hope. Unless there's somebody I forgot about. Oh, I just realized I forgot. I just, like, automatically started playing instead of, remembering the whole black screen thing. Not that there was anything interesting to look at during that time. But I'll try to remember to not do that, so you guys can see what's going on. If only this game had speed potions. No, this way. Yes. Yeah, if they would just take a short jog, they could escape their cursed civilization.
Well, I didn't make any new friends, but I found the glyph key that the keepers have been searching for. Plus, I picked up a little something extra for myself. Not really my style in hats, but the gold it's made of should be worth a fair bit. With the key, the keepers will be able to open their compendium after all. I wonder what it says. Something tells me it isn't entirely good news.
Now, it seems to me I now start at the Keeper compound. Or, well, the Keeper library, I should say. Yes, I do. The trouble started when I asked permission to leave the library in order to visit the compound and begin research for a new paper, a treatise on us, on Keepers, our history and founding principles. To my knowledge, no such book has been written yet, and it seemed a worthy endeavor. My proposal was well thought out and included chapters on balance and the powers of glyphs. However, permission to visit the compound was not granted me. In fact, my request was met with surprise and outright suspicion. Surely my idea was a good one, and I would be thorough in my research and truthful in my conclusions, but saying so only seemed to trouble the elders further. Then today my duties were reduced. Could it be related to my request, and if so, why? I'm afraid to press these questions further. Besides, who would I ask? Well, don't ask the translator.
Impressive, but I find it disconcerting.
Yes, the compendium key. A glyph that has been lost for how long?
That is no longer important, Elder Samuel. However, the prophecies say that when it is recovered, as Garrett has now done, that the Dark Age will be quickly upon us.
From now on, I think he should get approval for his excursions from the Keeper Council.
Perhaps you are right, Elder Samuel. I shall discuss this with Orland.
Besides, it does us little good without the Compendium of Reproach. Are we to suppose that Garrett will acquire that next?
Yeah, literally today. Also, guys, I'm right here. Also, guys, you literally were just not looking hard enough. Anyway, is this just the... Oh, yeah. I've read that already. I don't remember all these guards being here last time. Anyway. Actually, I'm gonna take the stylish exit. Maybe I'm not, never mind. Apparently that's not climbable. Okay. Oh, I forgot again. Sorry. You didn't miss anything important. This is... Yeah, this is probably kind of not the best way to be exiting, but that's fine. I don't remember... Hang on. I kind of want to see the... No, maybe not. Maybe I don't care that much. No, you didn't see anything there. I think somewhere... Okay, now I'm definitely not going that way. I think somewhere in there is where the, like, so that's the famous Garrett thing is. It's one of my favorite conversations. But, oh well. I think we already missed, like, at least one or two of the saga of the like aching tooth or whatever it is, the like Benny goes to the doctor conversation series. Customary relieving this man of his money. Every night he leaves the money there. Every night it gets stolen. Every night he doesn't change his ways.
Bit of an odd one.
Hey, Garrett, how's the thieving going?
Oh, okay.
What's
Heartless
the word
Perry
on
buys
the
jewels.
street? I need
So-
some good news for a change, Garrett.
So he buys jewels. The docks person buys art. Is there even another category? Is it just jewels and art? Anyway,
I'm
whatever.
Thomas, the proprietor here. We're here to help if you need anything.
Gonna be honest with you, man, I don't really think I do. I need a bigger bag to hold gas bombs. I would be literally unstoppable if I could carry more gas bombs. If I could just carry gas bombs instead of flash bombs, I would be a very rich man. What are you doing here? Anyway. Doesn't matter. Docks time. Oh, I once again am forgetting. Anyway, once again, didn't miss anything.
Well, what's the delay? You
Okay.
got something you want to fence?
There's a
or
reason I'm not
not?
doing the sell all thing. I'm doing what's called a pro gamer move
I
here.
guess I can give you some coin for this.
Because I don't actually need this 600 gold particularly, like, at all. Nor am I probably ever going to be strapped for cash. And so if I don't sell that, then I don't have to steal it again later on. I don't even have to bother with that part of the museum if I don't want to. At least that's the idea. Is this guy gonna come? Also, for the fact that there's a quarantine in the docks, there is an awful lot of people just, like, randomly wandering around on the street.
I ain't bothering nobody.
Having personally experienced the quarantine, I feel like I'm, yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm something of an authority on these matters.
I'm almost there. He'll be sorry he met us. Someone's looking
Alright.
for trouble. Guess he didn't have the stomach for it.
Alright, let's just gather the whole town. Guess I'm going gas bomb shopping again. And also healing potion shopping.
Who are you?
Who am I? What do you mean, who am I? I literally just passed you.
Welcome.
Anyway.
Hope you find everything you need.
Okay. All of these guys are gonna respawn, but... Hey, man.
I'm not harmed, you know.
Okay, do it. Oh! Maybe those were... I was gonna say... He is absolutely not dead. He's just gassed. You're... Don't make assumptions. I thought over here was the, like... don't worry, I'll kill you if you become a zombie conversation, but I guess I flubbed that one, so we don't get to hear that this playthrough. I am actually stuck. I am physically stuck.
Okay. What is that?
Anyway, can I... What? Can I go on the ship? Hello? Can I go on the ship? Oh, there we go. Perfect.
What happened here? Maybe there's something in the ship's manifest, or the captain's log.
Unlike Thief 1 zombies, these guys are actually pretty quick if they feel like it. Okay, that's nothing. What's this? I don't think this is... Oh wait, is this... Oh, this is... Oh, this is... It's, Captain Moira? Question mark? Maybe? Oh, you still count as being alive, do you? Anyway.
Captain's log, day 42. Cook outdid himself tonight. A fine meal. At least at the officer's table. And why not? We've done well on this trip, and tomorrow morning I'll announce to the men that we'll be steering for home. I'm looking forward to seeing my Edwina. I guess a scarf of hers is just as good a lucky piece as that telescope of mine. Day 43. Weather has been fine. We got a full hold and are heading for home. Should be there in less than...
Alright, well. Okay. Well, in that case... that's what I'm looking for. Oh, never mind, he's stuck. And also stupid. Well, Edwina will be, happy to hear that, her Robert is, sort of alive and well-ish. He has all of his motor functions more or less intact. I feel like this gas is definitely, like, not good for me to be breathing in, but anyway. What even is this room? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This ship is in a substantial state of decay for how long it was out at sea. Also, most of the things that I'm picking up in here are floating, which is a little bit weird. Perhaps it was witchcraft that done them in. Was it? Yeah, okay, this way. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be actually killing these guys for the Hammerites. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, I'll remedy that real quick. What? Eh? There we go. I'll kill this guy too. What? Okay. That's a couple of guys down. They have an awful lot of holy water in here. I also find it kind of weird that the holy water in this game has like a cross on the bottle. But anyway, where? Okay.
Ship's manifest. Been a fine take, but nothing real exotic like last trip. Like that golden slab with the strange symbol. Now that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Couldn't seem to make a dent in it or split it up, so I took the whole thing home with me. Captain's prerogative. Edwina doesn't know. Wouldn't want her to. She'd just ask questions, and she wouldn't like the answers. That I'm less of a merchant ship captain and more of a pirate. And we only found that gold slab because we saw a cave that looked like a good place to hide some of our haul. And lo and behold, someone else must have thought. It was a good hiding place too, because there was the treasure. Some traps around it too. Lost a few good men that day. Edwina doesn't have to know all that, does she? Heck, she'd just fret and worry. Like that time she found out about the secret boathouse near the cliffs by our home. I had a real time of it trying to explain that one.
The object described in the manifest must be the compendium keepers are looking for. Sounds like it was brought to Captain Moira's house.
Okay, the Hammerites are not exactly jazzed about me. I don't have any fire arrows. I do have one more holy water. I won't be needing these for a while, so... Ah, there we go. Okay, now they're happy. Alright, let's go. I'm just realizing I haven't saved. Surely nothing bad will happen.
There are a lot of them. Hello? Who's there?
Nobody.
Bells. Oh there. Somebody
Alright.
sneaking around?
Nobody's sneaking around.
Said someone was there.
Oh, these guys were about to have the zombies conversation, actually. But, like, at a distance.
I
That's...
know what I seen. Hiding won't fool me, you know.
Okay, please don't see me.
If you come out, I'll give you a big surprise.
No thanks. This man's literally clipping through me. I think I'm just actually invisible
What kind
if
of
I'm
guard would
flattened.
I be if I didn't check in the shadows, eh?
Good question.
Just come on out so's I can fight you.
No thanks.
Captain, take care of it, if he can. Anyway, I bet that murderer is miles away from here by now.
Well, I'm not the black and tans. They if anything, they would be the black and tans, I'd say. Are you guys gonna have your zombie conversation or what? Okay. I guess not. Okay, I think... Since I'm here anyway, I don't think I actually have to go to the docks again for a while, so I'm gonna just...
Let me know if I can help you find anything.
buy a bunch of those.
And don't break nothing.
Because this is the only place I can buy them.
Don't look too familiar.
Don't look too familiar. Okay. Now. Save.
The lead from the abysmal gale has brought me here, to the captain's seaside mansion. Well, former captain. Moira and most of his crew didn't survive their final voyage, but luckily for me, the ship's manifest did. It talked about a golden slab, which sounds like the compendium of reproach the keepers have been looking for. The log said Captain Moira brought it home for safekeeping. I doubt he knew what he had. Probably just wanted it for the gold. My stolen rowboat got me here in one piece. Now I just have to find and steal the compendium. There's no way to know how many of the captain's loyal men are guarding the place, but the household will probably be in an uproar over the captain's death. With luck, no one will notice me sneaking around. The widow Moira might know where her late husband kept his treasures. Maybe I'll start by paying her a little visit.
Yeah, I'll do my best Robert impression, and that'll make her tell me where the treasure is. Okay. Up the lift we go. Probably the best mission in the game, in my opinion. As I mentioned last time. Very atmospheric, well laid out, decent sneaking challenges, at least as far as this game's standards are concerned. We're off to a swimming start. Amazing.
Don't look so smug. I'll get to you eventually.
Okay. What do you want to bet if I go back up there he's still going to be alerted? I'm doing it anyway. I require instant gratification. Okay, where is he? Oh, did he just, like...
What's all this? Care to try your luck again?
Amazing.
You're going?
I'm going in here. I guess we're gonna not do the whole Benny doesn't know how to play cards conversation. Someone's on the stairs. Man, you better get him.
Now it's your turn, killer.
Oh.
Murderous dog! I know this place. Ain't no place to hide.
Okay.
Any good? What? Gone.
Missing that conversation almost makes me want to restart the mission, but eh.
What are you, some kind of coward?
Yes, actually. Nice.
Come on out and finish this.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to voluntarily restart. We're still calling this 0 deaths so far.
The lead from the abyss.
If I have to miss the famous Garrett conversation, then I'm at least gonna not miss the Benny doesn't know how to play cards conversation. I'm noticing that the stream is not coming back. That's a little bit concerning. You can probably... We're gonna just do the rest of this in described video. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Why is it not coming back? Have I just destroyed the stream? Okay, what if I do this? And then I do this. It's still not coming back. What if I do this? Hey, there we go. Perfect.
Something moved?
Hang on, you're a different guy than... It was Benny last time that was over here, I think. Anyway. On to Benny doesn't know how to play cards.
Have myself a good one.
It's your turn already.
I know. Let me just think.
I'm waiting.
Don't rush me. I'm about to go.
Listen, it's not that hard. Look, you're showing pelicans and mackerels, right? Just play them in order, and you'll have at least 2. Oh, Burricks.
What? What's wrong?
You just won. I just won for you.
Ha ha!
It was just here.
Oh. Okay, now I've interrupted them again. It's It's fine. Good. Okay. First try. First try if you ignore the other one. Surely this this wanton use of flash bombs will not come back to haunt me, or gas bombs rather, will not come back to haunt me in the future. Oh. Okay, do you turn around ever? Like in the opposite direction? Be good. There's actually a different way I can get in, though, that's more interesting than the front doors, and I think I'm going to do that because I usually don't. Actually, in fact, there's 3 ways to get in, now that I think of it. 2 of them involve the climbing gloves. I would like this guy to be unconscious, though, before I proceed. Just to give myself a clear escape route. Anyway, I can climb up here, where that lady is with the candle. I can climb up here and go in through a hatch, or there's the front door. I think I'm gonna go here, actually, because this this one doesn't have a lady with a candle, so it's a little bit more appealing. Okay, yep, there it is. I don't remember where this actually goes. I just remember that it exists. She's definitely in the honk shoe camp of sleeping. I think I would call that a honk shoe. I don't think there's anybody that's a honk me in this game, but I might be mistaken. I don't think that's the direction I want to go. That's the rest of the level. And as we all know, progress is bad and scary. So, what do we have here? Tuesday. Wait, who is this? No idea. Tuesday. I thought he'd never leave. I ain't never... Oh, okay. Maybe... Let's start again.
Tuesday. I thought he'd never leave. I ain't never cursed the weather so much. Almost done checking the upper floors. No sign of the captain's secret. Saturday. Got the news about the abysmal gale today. Good riddance is what I say. Captain ain't never did me no favors, else why am I still working like a dog? I guess Ginny'll have to break the news to Mrs. Moira, but if she chickens out, I'll do it, and gladly. Wednesday. With so many house guests about, I can't look for no secret room or anything. I gotta go on pretending to be lapdog Standish. Somewhere the captain's ghost is laughing at me. If there ain't no treasure, I'll make off with that fine silver mirror in the widow's bathroom. She's in no state to miss it.
Oh wait, maybe this is progress, actually. Oh. Did I loot this? No, I did not. So, hang on. If that's that, then what's this? Oh, that also goes that way. Okay. Sounded like a sound of some kind. think this is the room with the... Oh, no. Or, oh, maybe it is. I was gonna say, I think this is the room with the... Yes, the fireplace.
Was that?
And possibly a cat? No, no cat. Which means the other side leads to the library or whatever it is. Only 1/3 of the way to the expert loot requirement. Once again, absolutely no regrets. This is... Man, there are a lot of bedrooms here that have, like, 2 doors to them. I have always hated the idea of, like, having a bedroom with 2 separate doors, unless one of them just leads to a bathroom. Anyway, Curtis's journal, page 38. I'd give my notice if it weren't for the widow. They'll rob her blind if I'm not around to stop it. As it is, I can't be everywhere at once, but heaven help the ones I catch. Have to face it, she's not in her right mind. This morning she handed me some old coin as a tip. It was the captain's lucky coin, 200 years old if it was a day. She must have got into his old things, the poor dear. But if I give it back, she'll just give it to Standish. I'll bring it to the library and see what I can see if I can research what it's worth. This one has 3 doors to it. That's wild. I think this is a bathroom, is it? Oh no, it's a closet. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's normal. 2 separate doors to the bedroom, though, is not. That's not on in my book. It's right up there with... Well, it's not quite as bad, to me anyway, as 2 separate doors to the bathroom. That's actual worst design. Is this... Nope. That's not the valuable mirror. Might be in the other zone, actually. Okay, this is... Yeah, okay.
Is it here?
Oop.
Do you see it?
Not so loud, Lavinia. No, it's not in this room either.
And we're almost done with the upper floor. If you were the widow Moira, where would you keep your late husband's telescope?
We won't get anything out of the widow, my precious. I've just had a peek at her. She's up on the roof raving, and she didn't know me from a field mouse.
I didn't mean...
I know, darling. The question is more probably, where did the late Captain Moira put it? He wouldn't leave the Nereid telescope just lying around.
Bryce, we're doing the right thing, aren't we? I mean, its beauty is wasted on the widow Moira. She doesn't appreciate the finer things.
Well, it's right for us, sweetness, but as an officer of the City Watch, I must confess it's probably not doing right by the widow.
Scoundrel of the City Watch, you mean?
Looks like the widow Moira has more than just me to worry about tonight.
I did hate Harry and Kim's rooms in the whirling. It's true.
It's back.
It's back.
What was that? Did you see it?
No, you should come out and get a closer look. Cool. Hope you found what you're looking for, lady. Okay, where are you going? Good. Hmm? Yeah, so this is the other way that you can get in. I don't think sloppy play low class. Yeah, I mean sloppy play is what I do on stream. The smart plays are for off stream. The brain leaves the chat as soon as I'm in here. All head trauma all the time around these parts.
Lousy City Watch. Turning up the heat. Getting so the guy like me has to look over his shoulder all the live long
job, why don't you? All right, whoever you
Pardon?
are, I know you're there.
Did I not just establish earlier that this makes me invisible? Oh, I see. I see what the problem is. I was like up on this. That's upsetting.
Whoever it was, they're gone now.
I'm actually standing on the baseboard, but
Me up. Only they chickened out.
anyway, fellas.
How's it going?
Never. Something just move.
Yes.
Up to? I was going to bring some wine to Widow Moira up on the roof.
I thought I left clear instructions that
Oh,
the
this is
widow
not a good
should get
spot.
no wine. She's in a terrible state. She wouldn't know the difference between you and a murderer serving up a glass of poison.
But
Wine is the last thing she needs. What if she swoons and falls to her death? Do you want that on your conscience?
when I set down her dessert tray, she saw me and made me swear I'd bring her a glass.
Oh, did she? Then go to cook this instant and tell him to hide the bottles, lest some other half-wit servant gets the idea to disobey my orders.
Yes, Mistress Mastiff.
Well, be off with you then.
Yes, Mistress Mastiff.
I don't think I will be giving the widow a glass of wine. To be honest, I know where her stuff is anyway. And it seems,
Leather's cracking. Useless.
seems like
Cost a fortune, too.
not a great idea to give even more liquor to an already poor, traumatized woman. Despite the fact that I'm robbing her blind, I am, in a way, doing her a favor by bludgeoning her entire staff. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is one of those wacky... Don't pretend it's the right thing to do. No. You can't make me. Horrific tap shoes. True. Real.
Edwina, this is your Robert speaking, and I have some important things to say to you. First, though, you must send anyone away who might be attending you. Yes, even Ginny. I have left some things for you, safe in a secret room. The coin I have saved over the years, and an odd item I discovered recently. If I don't return from this next voyage, go to my study, where I have hidden a small switch. The switch will temporarily open a secret door in the North Gallery. Make good use of what you find there, and always remember that I am your devoted husband, Robert.
This is a catastrophically bad idea for
Always my favorite room in a house.
Like in terms of security. Like, oh, send everyone away and stuff, but like this record just exists in the house and anybody can just go play it. Like, I don't know, hide a secret note in a book or something? Like, not everybody's gonna check all of those. This is like the most ostentatious thing in the house, almost. Like, it's a mechanist artifact. Everybody's gonna be paying attention to that one, but anyway.
Ginny, if something happens to me, if I'm lost at sea or I'm unable to return for some reason, then make sure Edwina listens to the message I recorded onto that old mechanist Victrola I put in the master bedroom. It's a sort of talking machine, and all she needs to do is turn it on and she'll hear my voice and my farewell to her. Yours, Captain Moira.
P.S. Make sure no one else is in the room listening when she plays it. The farewell is just for her. Although I suppose the argument could be made that not everybody knows how to operate it, but... I don't know, I mean, there's at least one person in here that... There's Mr. Captain of the City Watch, who wouldn't necessarily be rich enough to afford mechanist luxuries, but might have at least seen them in operation, especially since the City Watch was in the mechanist pockets during the entire last game. Anyway, where does... Somewhere around here is the widow. Do I actually have to go see her? No? Okay, well, I'll... Oop.
Quite. Yes. Much like the McCafferty soiree last season at their summer home.
Quite.
Yes.
Food was delicious.
Quite. Quite. Yes, quite. And on and on. Don't you two ever get tired of yourselves?
My, what's gotten into our Miss Varia?
Quite.
Yes.
Is this lady wearing war paint? Also? Hang on. Not that I wasn't going to knock her out anyway, but this bears further examination. Hang on. Okay. I got... What is going on with her face? Is that a mask? Or is that just like wacky texturing? Oh, you can't... Yeah, right. You can't actually zoom in the way you can in Thief 2. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. I don't know. That's more than a little weird. She sounds too high class to be a pagan. And where did the other lady run off to? I don't remember where she goes. Oh, hey, man. Oop. See ya. Right. Okay, so yeah, this is the widow's place. Is there anything under here? I feel like, yeah. I was about to say, I feel like I always think there's something down there, and there actually never has been.
It was Robert, I'm sure of it. Don't tell me it was a trick of the wind. I know the difference. No, I will not come down. Bryant tells me you've left a message for me on the Victrola. Really, Robert? Can't you just...
Edwina, it is I, your Robert.
Victrola annoys me.
I have returned,
Ugly mechanist thing
and
crouching
radically
behind
changed
there.
my fashion
If
sense.
the message is really so important, then you'll tell me yourself. At dinner. Yes, dinner. I'll have cook prepare all your favorites.
Edwina, acknowledge
You
me.
must be a friend of Robert's,
No,
perchance?
I am
One
Robert.
really ought to recognize one's own guess, but the fog has been so thick lately. Could you somehow find it in your heart to fetch me a glass of wine? The servants have forgotten.
Edwina, I am not going to do that. Listen to yourself, Edwina.
Servants have had the impertinence
I could go for something warming myself.
You can't trust any of the staff.
Even my Ginny. Robert.
Except for maybe Ginny, and also the other guy that wrote the diary.
Then you see, I might sleep. I am so
I won't steal your inheritance, Edwina. I do not have a 90% loot goal.
Did you hear that? Ginny?
Just so you know.
Ginny, come quick. I heard a sound. Like a voice. Carried on the wind. It was Robert.
Alright, I've done my part.
Tell me it was a trick of the wind.
It's my charity work for the day. There is still a guy wandering around these parts. Oh no, this is not dark enough at all. Yes. You're possibly one of the robbers, in fact.
Entirely. What are you doing here? I'm going to tell the.
Is her hair purple? Okay.
How's about a knuckle
Okay.
sandwich?
How's about an oil flask on the stairs?
You're going, huh? Oops. I'm gonna make you pay.
How's about a second oil flask on the stairs? Oh, you're just immune to that one. Okay.
Stop. Stop or you'll be sorry. Hey,
Right this way.
Wait.
No?
Back and let's fight.
Really? That's interesting. Anyway.
Gotta find a safe place.
Okay. This... Yeah, this is where the switch is, I think. Yep. Okay.
Thursday. Will the storm never let up? We've been kept in port for 3 days while the men stay on pay, lest they find other work. The treasure perplexes me. What manner of gold is it that gleams so but does not dent? What does the strange symbol on it mean? Is it solid? No, not heavy enough. Hollow, then. Friday. I endeavored to melt it, but the treasure shows no sign of warp or scorching. I've heard of things protected by wards and such. Could this be such an item? I have placed it in the secret room for now, but this warrants further study when I return. Monday. The weather finally broke, and today we'll set sail. If the dockmaster is in the mood to take a bribe from an old marauder like me, too bad I'll have to leave behind my fine gold telescope, the Nereid. The glass lens is chipped. If I were a superstitious man, I'd delay the trip. For now, it will stay here on display in the rotunda. I just realized I never went to the library on the first floor. I guess I'll just catch that on the way out then. Because that's where the fancy coin is. And I think I'm going to need the fancy coin, possibly, for the loot goal. I've always found it a little bit funny that the, Right. You're gonna get upset when I steal this, aren't you? Nope. I guess not. I guess you're not going to get upset. That's just fine, but... You know, this has happened at least once every game. That the teleporting and flying across the room thing. It's a rite of passage. It took all the way till Soulforge last time. Okay, well now that you're not sitting down, I guess you are perfectly blackjackable, which is good because I'm going to be sprinting through this room in pretty short order, I believe. Because I think... Never mind.
Hello? Who's there? What
Good.
hit me? Who's there?
Yeah, I wonder if... I don't think this is going to work as a real recipe.
I ought to let them know what's happening here.
All right. Well, this is a sham. This is an absolute sham. That was not the target. That was not the target. You were the target. It's fine. I'll just stock up on gas bombs again next time. What a mess. What a mess. A mess entirely of my own making. Are you?
It's like they
Oh.
found ya. You're
Okay.
in a world of hurt, Taffer. Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to the crawl space.
place to run to, Taffer. How's it feel to be losing, Taffer?
Thwarted by a door. What? Hello? I see. Also, that is, yeah. Anyway. Have you... Yeah, no, you have not moved anywhere. Good. Could you... Can I interest you in searching somewhere else, fine sir?
Ah, Taffet. You're long gone. Otherwise, I would have found you by now. Right?
Anyway. I'll just open the way here. Leave that open. Actually, I'm gonna just open this right now, in fact. And just run over here, because I think everybody just ran away, so should be in the clear. Incidentally, I think this is the only one of the... this has a... Good. Okay, there is a button to open it. This is the only mansion heist, I would say, probably in the entire series, actually. Other than, I don't know, it's been too long since I played the reboot, but that one doesn't really count.
That's got to be the compendium.
This is the only house that would be, like, kind of almost livable. The rest of them would be horrifically uncomfortable, I think. Like, you couldn't do anything in Bafford's or Ramirez's place. Gervaisius's place looks warmer slightly, but you have to walk like a mile to get anywhere. Anyway.
Edwina, if you're reading this, it's because I am gone. But fear not, for I have provided for you. The money in the chest will keep you surrounded by servants. There's a golden slab, too, but it's a mystery to me. It could be some kind of fool's gold or enchanted. You won't need it, though, not with that chest filled with coin. Yours forever, Robert.
Right. That goes back to the beginning, and I don't want to do that yet. I'm also going to I'll leave the widow her gold. Because I can actually do that, on hard. You can't do that on expert. Garrett's just like, nope, I smell gold. That's gotta be mine. And then, consequently, these look valuable, but you can't take them. That's always annoyed me. Yeah, then you automatically get the assassins sent after you. So I suppose, in a sense, it's also a practical concern.
One servant alone can handle. Gotta get help.
Okay. I think that would be this side mostly cleared out. Okay, what are you guys? These guys are walking around like they're looking for something. Tell you what, I'll let you guys keep walking around. Now, somewhere... No. Okay, this is not good.
Huh? Someone there? Or what?
No, nobody's here.
If something's there, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, prepare yourself.
Whatever I saw, it's gone now.
Oh. 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 Can I... Thank you. Now, What I'm actually looking for is this. That's the funny number. Now I'm not allowed to get any more loot. That's it. I am legally obligated to abandon the rest of the mission. What are you... Huh?
Funny.
This guy just decide that he's going to go somewhere else? Really?
There. Just imagine something.
There we go. Oh.
Funny sound.
Hang on. Hang on, I'm already breaking my own rule. Because this is... That is quite obvious. So we're gonna go with 72%. We're not gonna go with the funny number. What is this anyway? Cool. Oh, that's locked. Okay. That's less than ideal. Is your name Smithy? I guess we're just going to do the world's fastest lockpick. Or we just hope they aren't smart enough to look at the front door. Surely it couldn't be anybody at the front door. The front door is locked. And actually, I think, even if I had taken the Widow's Inheritance, I still think that wouldn't have made it to 90%. Alright, let's get out of here. I see that the elevator has lost its ability to make sound in the last half hour or so. Anyway.
I've stolen the compendium, the book that the glyph key opens up. Once I bring it back to the keepers, we'll finally get to see this long-lost prophecy of theirs. I hope it makes interesting reading.
I think we even get a cutscene this time. Maybe? No. No, we don't. Or not yet, anyway. Is it like a go... Yeah, visit the Forbidden Library. Yeah, okay. Which actually is... Well, there is a way to the Forbidden Library in here.
Silence. Kataka is about to begin.
This passage here speaks to us now. Very powerful. Savor temporalis nundame. Cor malus. When the progress of time ceases, the one will be appointed. No. Cor malus. Reportorta invisita bloom. The evil ones will be pointed out for all to see.
When the progress of time ceases, what could it mean?
We must wait and watch. The meaning of the prophecy will become clear in time.
Wait, after I found your precious book? No. When time stops, the evil will be pointed out, or whatever she said. Don't you want to know what we're up against?
What would you do? Stop time with your bare hands? You cannot make the prophecies come to pass, thief. It is folly to think so.
You can't, but maybe I can. I could break into the clock tower in Stone Market, find some way to stop the clock from running.
Perhaps the Stone Market clock could be considered a symbol of time. But if you are suggesting sabotage, you would accomplish nothing, except further enraging the Hammerites.
with Katika so close to discovering the Brethren and betrayer, Garrett.
I'm not going to sit around doing nothing. That's your job.
Fool! I forbid you to go to the clock tower or to interfere with the prophecy in any way.
You forget. I don't take orders from you.
He has left the First Keeper Orland.
Yes. I can see that.
Even in the cutscene, his ears are just clipping through his little shroud thing that he's wearing. That's a little wacky. Anyway, time to do a little supply run. The actual mission is just like right over here. But, seeing as how messy last time was, I would rather not be without gas bombs. It is nice to have an automatic win button, or 5. Well. And I think that the, okay, can you just carry on your patrol, please? I think that the Stone Market one is the one that sells moss arrows, so... okay, yeah, I'm good on water arrows. Oh, you come over here, do you? I thought he went down the street for some reason, but... oh well. Can you move, please? Oh. Not quite the direction I was hoping you were gonna go, but... that's fine. I can adapt. A noise? How about...
Thought I heard something.
There we go. I'll take one free one.
What's...
Okay. Quick little shopping trip. I think... yeah, that's not... that's the simp. That's not the, it's not the fence. This is the fence.
Always nice to see you, G. Oh. You don't mind me calling you G, do you?
I guess not. I guess I don't. And we have... oh, Garrett!
Thanks for coming in. Hey, Garrett. Hey, did you know... oh, I'll just let you shop. Looking for something special today? Let me know, Garrett. Hey, ever think of having a partner? Someone to keep a lookout while you're picking a lock, that sort of thing?
Not
I
really.
have some thieving experience, and you just want to shop.
I do just want to shop. This way. Yeah, okay. The contrast between her and the docks lady is...
someone over there?
oh.
Saw something.
Okay. I just spawned into directly alerting the guard, which I should have expected, to be honest. Anyway, let's just get up to the clock tower, shall we? I think you actually have to have the climbing gloves for this. I don't know that there's any other way to get in here. Nice. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's try that again.
The Keepers are waiting for time to stop on its own, but I think their prophecy needs a little push. The Stone Market Clock Tower is so tall, you can see it all the way from Aldale. If there's a way to stop time, then this is it. I made it inside the tower, now I just have to figure out how to sabotage it. It's centuries old, and they say its gears have killed more men than the city's guillotine. It'll be full of Hammerites, too. Some of them spend their whole lives here maintaining it. They're not going to let me throw a wrench in their clockworks. Not without a fight. I'll be making my way down from the top. With a little luck along the way, I can figure out how to turn the thing off. Let's just hope my way of dealing with the prophecies is more productive than the Keeper's, or this could be a big waste of time.
I don't think it's going to be much of a waste of time, Garrett. It is extremely careless, though. Okay, there's my one save. And yeah, there's a couple of spots in here that I always forget where to go. So, this could be interesting.
These machines could crush me flat. Better keep on my toes.
I think it actually says at some point in here that, like, stopping the clock tower is going to make it, like, explode and fall apart, and then Garrett's still like...
I've not heard that before.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Collateral damage doesn't matter to me. Just fuck this entire part of the city. Okay, that's...
Someone thinks himself so very clever.
I wouldn't say I particularly think myself clever, but I am certainly more clever than you. Oh dear, this could be an issue. Seeing as I don't actually have to leave through here, I don't think it really matters what these guys think, actually. In the coming days, the Builder's wrath shall smite the pagan heretics. Some will go to Fort Ironwood in Old Quarter. Some will remain here, that the clock lose no second of marked time. 'Tis a worthy thing to strike for the Builder, but 'tis also a great and worthy thing to shoulder the burden of two, when thou do his work. Shouldn't it be, when thou... Whoop. When thou doest his work? Anyway. Let's try and not gore myself on the machinery. Should have named this video Garrett horrifically dies in industrial accident, not clickbait. Tell you what, I haven't KO'd anybody yet. What if I just don't KO anybody this time? What if I play this like I actually know how to play the game? For a change.
Art still there.
3D modeling is Lovecraftian. What have you been 3D modeling, out of curiosity?
'Twas nothing.
Journal of Father de Bowl. Any smith canst divide an ingot into 24 pieces of equal weight. Any forger can split a rod into 60 shavings, set them to a bolt. 'Tis good work, but common. Only these brethren, in mine keeping, can split a day into 24 pieces, can split an hour into 60 shavings of equal time. He hath set his will not gainst our success, but gainst our sloth. So must we be shaped in ever stronger in his forge, but 'tis at times overmuch for me, and I seek the remedy I hath purchased for myself at great cost. The alchemy of time hath made the grape a solace for the builder's trials, none but mine own lips shall taste of it. To name myself his tool as greater than the work, 'twas Keris's folly and sin, and I shall not follow that path. 'Twas also the folly of Gredus, and 'twas punished for it, for no sooner had he issued an invitation for all to witness as he drank from the chalice, then was it stolen away. Just trying to learn Blender.
Let me stop the clockworks.
I have heard that Blender is a bit of an unwieldy beast. In, in general. Can I prob that? Thank you. Okay, and this goes to like some sort of barracks? Yes.
Brethren, thy time is not thine own, it needs must be devoted to the great work of our order. When thou takest thy repast, have care that thou dost not congregate with thy fellows, lest thou lure thyself and thy fellows into delay. Proper time for prayer may be taken at dawn, at noon, at eventide, and at night.
Okay, what are you upset about?
I cannot find now what 'twas I saw.
Well, I don't know what you saw either. I'm as confused as you are. Can I have your purse, though? Can I have your purse? Can I have your purse? Thank you. Yeah. So. Can I have that? Thank you.
Hello?
Okay, where are you going? Something's valuable. That one? Just that one specifically. Oh no. Okay, that was the wrong time to unflatten myself. Alright, world's fastest lockpick, here we go. Can I have this? Can I have this? Can I please have this? Thank you. On a bit of a time crunch right now. Oh, there's something else in there. I'll have that too. I'll have those. Alright, see ya.
Do I mishear something?
No, you don't miss here. It would be nice if the... It would be kind of cool if the heavy machinery in here actually did something to, like, muffle the noise. But, eh. That was one of the things that I really appreciated about the Sniper Elite games, because even though they're kind of mediocre as far as like a stealth game goes, they do some interesting things with sound, like being able to muffle your gunfire with other loud noises by timing your shots correctly. Is this guy ever going to turn around? Maybe if I just... Nope, I can't even go through there. I am 100% going to alert this guy if I go over here. This is like guaranteed alert territory, is it not? No? Okay. Sure. I think this is just the thing that's... Yeah, this is the thing that says the diamond gear.
That could be worth looking for.
Yeah, way ahead of you, Garrett. I think this goes around to the other side. I'm a little bit surprised that I'm at such a high percentage of loot already. Oh, excuse me. Okay, is there anything else of use in here? I think the answer is no. There is this. I could climb into that. And perhaps I even will. This rat is loaded.
Who hath left that door open?
It was the rat. Also, apparently this insulates against sound. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's got some kind of glass coating or something. Oh. You wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Thank you. Okay, now to climb into the... Oh, uh-oh. 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 Can I... There we go. I thought I was going to fall down the shaft and die there for a second, because ladders in this game, while arguably...
Way. But down is always easier than up.
Arguably more stable than the ladders in the other Thief games, in the sense that you're actually glued to it. It's still janky in its own way. Mounting and dismounting is still a problem, but in a different way than in the first two games. I still like the ladders in Thief 1 and 2 better. I'm gonna... Oh. Okay. It sure doth. It sure doth repeat. There's like one guy down here, I think. Yeah, there he is.
I have heard it again.
And somewhere... No? I could swear there's... Oh, okay, that's progress. I could swear there's a way, like, inside this middle bit. Down here. But maybe that's up farther? Or something? No? Oh well. Doesn't really matter that much. I'll just press on, shall I? There might be like a little bit of loot or something, but... Oh, I once again forgot to pause. I don't trust myself to remember to do that, to be honest. Sorry about that. How about... Okay, I'm not going to do that. That's a recipe to make a lot of noise and possibly die in a horrific industrial accident. "200 words in Japanese, nice. Cool. Congrats. It's almost enough to write a short essay, even. It would be nice if this guy would go anywhere else, but I guess he's just fascinated with these bolts. Okay. I guess if I also knew enough grammar to do that. Yeah, that's fair. From what little you've shown me of Japanese grammar, it's quite a bit different from English sentence structure. I feel like... Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Okay, this is the inside bit I was thinking of. Yeah, I feel like my head would be spinning learning Japanese. It was hard enough when I was learning Mandarin. And that at least has sentence structure that is most of the time analogous to English. Actually, what if I do go in here? I think you did mention that, yeah, Japanese is technically unrelated to every language. Which I could believe. Or I could believe that it's unrelated to most languages anyway.
Builder, watch your
Oop.
well.
Oop. Oop. Fine. Cool. Good, even. Can I steal that? Thanks. Anyway. And then came the builder to the forge of the smith, and watched he and listened. Didst then the smith put an ingot upon his anvil, and lift his hammer? And didst then the builder breathe upon the ingot, that it became gold? Then didst the smith cry out, What hath become of my good and fine iron? How canst I forge a blade or a tool? This hath much worth, but no worthiness. And didst then the builder breathe upon the smith, that he lay down his hammer and his body? And didst come to stand by the right hand of the builder for all time? So did the builder just straight up murk that guy, or, I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. Hang on, there's a guy in here?
'Tis for nothing.
Okay, maybe that place is not that interesting after all.
What sound dost come?
No sound, you imagined it. Lay off the coffee or something. I think Tim Allen would worship the builder if he were in the Thief universe. Maybe. It's certainly within the realm of possibilities, I think. Good. I didn't want that candlestick anyway. Yep. Cool. Oh, this is just this place. Okay. So I actually do have to go down here. You know, there was this concept for Thief 4, like before the reboot happened, that was called the Dagger of Ways, I believe. That that was supposed to be like set in modern-ish times, and while it would be clearly too stupid to actually put into a game, it would be really funny if the Hammerites like ran Home Depot or something. He was for years a regular churchgoer, admitted he didn't like the idea of God and was constantly a cynic on matters of faith, but he ultimately came around and began to see God as what he called the builder. Oh. Then absolutely, yes. Can I go back here? Nope, nope, this place is only for the rats, I guess. That is the rat sanctuary. It would be nice if I could go under here, though, because... Oh, no, I can, actually. I just had to be at the right angle. Because, yeah, this guy is kind of staring at...
Didst I see or imagine I saw?
Oh, really? This man is going to...
Whate'er I heard, 'tis gone.
I really can't say that this man is, like, knocking this guy out would be busting a ghost run, because I already have busted multiple times. Over the course of this by alerting, like, everyone and their dog, but I haven't KO'd anybody. Okay, I guess this guy gets to sleep the long sleep. That will be our one casualty. Oop. Evening, fellas. You guys gonna have your conversation, or... No? These guys are definitely supposed to have a conversation and then walk away. I see. Well, I guess we're just on a roll for the KOs here. Okay, so these guys will be our only 3 casualties. That's not what I wanted at all. You know, it occurs to me that I could have, because I guess I'm not having that oil flask now.
'Tis something trickish to come and go. 'Tis the builder's piece now.
It sure is.
Why have the lights been shut off? 'Twas nothing.
Anyway, it occurs to me that I probably could have, like, self-imposed a at least pseudo-ghosting challenge on Deadly Shadows just because it's so much easier than the other games. Or at least the levels are so much shorter. Not sure if easier is the right word. Can I have this, please? Whatever. It's not that important. Well, that's not the right button. There.
If the builder wish it, I shall hear it again. 'Tis nothing, 'twas nothing. Now I shall forget it.
I see. We're gonna do that, are we? Can I interest you in going back down the hallway the way that you did before? Nope, the gear is simply too fascinating. This man is a former mechanist. Where's the button? Okay. Good. Or I guess if he was a mechanist, he probably wouldn't be allowed to still be a Hammerite, but he must have been a mechanist sympathizer, at the very least. I'll be taking that.
Where hast my mom? Didst I see rightly?
Oops. You didn't see anything. Oh, this is locked. That's going to be a bit of an issue.
Perhaps manias do trick me.
I think it was actually my last playthrough of Deadly Shadows that I ghosted. It was either that or the one before. On Expert, no less, which was a gargantuan pain in the ass. Because as I have established, I don't know where any of the loot is. This thing... Do I touch this?
If 'tis here, then I shall find it. 'Tis nothing. Mine imagination dost run too free.
Incidentally, even though I'm not KOing any of these guys, I am technically, I suppose, taking all of them out, because this little bit of industrial sabotage is 100% going to kill every last one of these guys.
Tobias, as thou didst instruct me, I had spent a night in meditation upon the workings of the furnace.
'Tis well. Are the workings clear to thee? They are clear.
I would like that.
One thing doth still
Thank you.
Brother?
Speak then.
Much effort hath been spent on other machines. The valves to release excess, the mechanism to halt the gears. But these devices, they aren't only necessary shouldst the main workings wilt go awry.
It has been put out.
Oh. Sorry, fellas, didn't mean to interrupt your conversation. Anyway, I think all I have to do is flip a couple of switches. Like, there's the one up there, and then there's this one.
Now I shall forget it.
And there might be one more? 3 is the magic number, after all. This is a very high traffic area.
Not enough. I need to stop this thing for good.
Is it thou? Something?
I think there's something over by the furnace, maybe? Maybe? Oh, that guy's got valuables. Okay, I'm postponing this expedition. until this man is relieved. Oh, 91%. What do you know? I would have done the expert loot goal.
Right from my person.
Incidentally, oh. Yeah, no, I'm good. We're good to go. It's all good over here. Oh, don't alert this guy, please. There, perfect. Now, this. Oh. Okay, there's got to be something else upstairs then. This guy's gonna be a pain in the ass to sneak past again. Can I flat? Oh, I can flatten, but I can't actually go anywhere because I, for some reason, flattened up against. Whoop.
Arch still there?
I flattened up against an upper part of the wall. This is all metal,
We're idle fancies only.
which is irritating. Oops. Okay, what did I miss up here? Is it... Oh, it's this thing. Which I need this guy to not be in the room for. Okay. If I just do this. Or do I have to do it in a specific order? Oops. Is there a readable I missed that tells me how to do that?
Come forth, whoever thou be.
I mean, the conversation definitely says something about it. And I missed that. Gold dispenser. Let's just do that for future-proof this place. I could swear there's a thing somewhere that's like literally just a step-by-step thing on how to sabotage the clock tower.
I do wonder what 'twas I heard.
Okay.
But no matter.
I think I'm gonna just... I'm gonna just clear the area because this is going to be a lot faster. I've already proven I can sneak through here, so I have nothing left to care about, really.
Perhaps mine ears do trick me.
Orman's office. I see.
Eh? Didst I hear aright?
Boink. Okay. There's a finite number of combinations to do these things in, so this shouldn't take too long to brute force. Or wait, did I... Hang on, did I flip this thing at all?
Not enough. I need to stop this thing for good.
I see. Well, how about I just...
Hurry! There's danger here.
What?
Brothers, this murder.
No.
Blood to be repaid in tenfold.
Oh. fine. I'm going to Old Quarter. They sell gas arrows there. Okay. Now, what am I missing? Is there something in one of these for some reason? No? I see. Okay, what if I do... Okay, I turn this off. I flip that off. I also flip this off. Okay, so it should be reset. I flip this. I flip this. And I flip the third thing. Maybe. Because there's... yeah, there's nothing else up here. Is there? Then I flip that? Or are we going to say not enough?
I need to stop this thing for good.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll just do it in the reverse order and see if that works. I think it's just that you have to do it in a specific order. Or I'm just blind and I'm walking past something else that I'm supposed to be flipping, which is also entirely possible. Or I walked past something like a long time ago that I'm supposed to be flipping. Okay. How about if instead of that, I turn this off, or well, turn it on rather. Then I turn this. Yeah. And then I turn this.
Not enough. I need to stop
Great.
this thing for good.
There's got to be like another thing I'm missing. Am I supposed to like throw something in here for some reason? This one doesn't even have a coal feeder, actually. I see. Okay, what large and conspicuous machine am I missing around here? This has nothing. This is this. I mean, this is supposed to be flipped. For sure, at some point. As is that thing. Is there some kind of, like, electrical thing you're supposed to flip somewhere for some reason? Okay, what's up here? Oh, that's just the elevator, so yeah. No, it's... I'm pretty sure it's all in this area. Is there something to do with this somehow? Do I do something stupid like this? Yeah, no. Waste of a water arrow. It's fine. I genuinely don't remember. Tell you what, I have beaten this game a bunch of times. I have nothing to prove to myself vis-a-vis puzzles. I'm gonna just look it up. To save us a bunch of time. Just bear with me for a moment. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, this is just a loot list. That's not what I need. Oh. Okay. Well, one of the guys that walks around resets some stuff, apparently. Very good. Okay. Coal machine, steam release. What? That's all there is. All there is what I've been doing. Do the coal lever, do the steam release. Do the stop flip. Have I somehow not completed all the objectives? Huh? Okay, that's dispensing coal. Is this somehow on the wrong setting? Is this supposed to be this way? Did the guy wandering around here, like, flip it back or something, and that screwed me up? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay.
Those noises mean bad news. Time may have stopped, but this is looking more destructive than I had planned. And while I made some profit, I didn't notice any prophecies being fulfilled. I would hate to admit the keepers were right after all. The best thing to do now is return to the library until the dust settles. Maybe Katika's finally ready to tell us who the Brethren and Betrayer is.
Yes, she is, actually. Too bad she's going to get turned into a statue. Anyway, I am going to take my customary break now. I will be right back. back. Just need to switch over to the correct window. Yes? Oh, nice. It's displaying the bizarre lack of options on here. You have to actually, like, select them before they show up. Anyway. Cutscene time, I think. Oh, no. No, I have to actually physically go back to the Keeper compound. I'll be having this, by the way.
Evening.
Or you could write a strongly worded letter. Yeah, this is... I think this is definitely the place where, yeah, where that's the famous Garrett thing happens. Of course, that happened like 3 days ago, so... Whoop! I suppose... Okay, since that guy's already there... Since that guy's already there, how about I just hit this place up for a little loot sale. Actually, I'm pretty flush with cash, so I'm gonna just burn a heal. And once again, I'm pressing the wrong button. Do I even have... Oh yeah, I don't have very much at all, actually.
I don't know, Garrett.
I don't know, Garrett. You seem like a shifty guy. Or can I call you G?
Thanks for coming in. Hey, Garrett. Hey, did you know... Oh, I'll just let you shop.
I don't know anything, actually.
Thanks.
I'm not acquainted with knowledge. I've never known anything in my life, and I'm not about to start now.
Now die, Teffer!
Okay, this is going to be a bit of an issue. Or not. Or it won't be a bit of an issue at all. You didn't see that part, but, oh. Wait, what? Okay. Right, I have to go the other way. Which is over here.
Thought I heard...
The G-Man. Truly.
What was
Oops.
that?
Uh-oh.
Aha! Die, miscreant!
You'll never find me. I've already lost my train of thought. I'm sure I was saying something hilarious. Anyway, these guys are planting shrubs in concrete. Alright, can I have this? Thanks.
Interpreter Katika. Katika? Keeper Orland. Katika is dead. Murdered. I went to bring her the copy of Moran she requested, but then her door was open. She never leaves it open. I looked in and...
Garrett has killed Interpreter Katika, you say? Seize him and bring him to the council room. This is the only murder in our ranks since these halls were founded by the first of our ancestors.
But Garrett had no reason to kill Katika. Has he not walked in line with the prophecies before?
Yet some say the prophecies point to him as brethren and betrayer. Surely he knew that the
Garrett killed Constantine. Yes, and Karis as well. His hands long...
A thief.
and no stranger to murder is
Not
he.
match the manner in which Katika was killed. How could Garrett have been the one?
Remember that we asked Garrett to join us, to share his knowledge and skill. But now we turn upon him without proof.
Broken and destroyed the clock tower. Petty vandalism
Notice
is
that the
one
clock
thing.
tower does appear that way from some angles. We must consider the implications. If that prophecy refers to one
The
of
clock tower is irrelevant. The matter at hand is murder, done by one who we accepted as our guest and brother.
Orland is a hack. The boys.
That these proceedings are highly irregular.
I have heard enough. Garrett, have you anything to say before sentence is passed?
You haven't listened to anyone else yet, Orland. Why start now?
Silence! You are declared guilty of Interpreter Katika's murder. Your punishment will be determined by the Council. Now remove him!
I regret to inform you that Garrett has escaped.
Very good. Call together the Keeper Enforcers. They will track him down and erase our problem.
Garrett is a mass murderer. Evening, fellas. You can actually blackjack these guys when they're alerted, also. Or at least when they're partial alerted, like this. Which I never knew for the longest time. I think that goes to...
Enforcers are using telepathy to communicate.
I think that goes to Fort Ironwood.
I don't think they know I can hear them.
And, speaking of... What are my objectives, anyway? Get to the fence. Right, yeah. Also, I'm supposed to save. I have not saved since the clock tower. Alright, I think it might not be a bad... Oh. I was about to say it might not be a bad idea to, Oh my god, they're so loud. Hey, man. Thanks for that. I think it might be a good idea to make a pit stop in here. Because I can pick up the... Actually, does that even matter? Never mind, I'm gonna come back there later. I was about to say I can pick up the map for the cradle, except it doesn't really... I know my way around the cradle, I really don't need the map. Like, at all, actually. And it's not like going down there and killing the undead is going to really matter that much, because it's not like I'm going to do anything to piss off the Hammerites to lower the faction status, so I don't really need to be, like, farming reputation with them.
Dead. I guess Ramian isn't going to be much help after all.
Wait. This I don't want to take. That I can leave, because I'm capped out. This I will leave behind also.
Garrett, return to your dwelling in South Quarter. Trust us, we will help you. We cannot risk saying anything further. A friend.
Anyway, Is there somebody that like comes up here or something? Yeah, right. There's like dudes on the roof. I forgot about that. There's... Oh boy, I love the mantling in this game. Can I just... No? Can I just want to... Can I just... Thank you. Holy. Can I... Great. I don't think there's anything that's that important up there. I just don't really ever go up there, so... that would be because you're incompetent. The bar was on the floor. I wasn't even really trying to evade you. And managed to succeed. Okay. Let's go...
I'll give you this. Someone's lurking down the alley. Go ahead, run.
Oh, this... Yeah. Surely this will have no long-term consequences. It's fine, I get a gas bomb refund. So... Gonna make a pit stop in here. Because I have art.
Well, what's the delay? You got something you want to fence or not?
I do, I have many things, and I have to sell them individually because I don't want to sell my fancy hat.
Find a buyer for your merchandise. This the best you can do? Maybe.
No, I do have an ancient crown.
All the talk I hear about Garrett, the master thief. Still, it's good enough.
I'm glad you think I'm good enough. Whoop. I see. Shit. Oh.
You know what you did?
That's going to be...
You're in big trouble.
Pagans, are you guys my friends? No. You'll be my friends in a minute, though. Once I just do this. Are you guys my friends now? No. How about if I do...
Something's...
this? How about if I do this, also? Go get him, buddy. I believe in you. My faith was misplaced. I don't understand where people park all their cars here. I mean, the mechanists almost invented the, well, I guess they kind of did, in a way, invent the internal combustion engine. What if the city's entire infrastructure got destroyed by parking lots? So anyway, I started blasting. So saith every keeper enforcer. This is not the correct... This is not the... This is absolutely not the right thing. I guess I'll just...
No! Oh, there must be someplace to hide.
This is actually what I wanted to do. I wish I could figure out what the button is to cancel your arrows, but... here we are. Now do the pagans like me? They almost like me. And I guess that's almost good enough for me. Any... Oh, no. Okay, good. Good. This is the fence to go to, then.
Welcome to my store. I calls it the undercurrent. Get it? Wipe your feet and don't go touching nothing if your hands are dirty.
I don't think Garrett has washed his hands in his entire life.
This part of the city always reminds me of when I was a boy.
Okay. Maybe he was a kid, running messages and picking pockets to keep his ribs from meeting his spine. I don't think... Actually, wait. Ooh,
Hey! There's a thief here!
good luck with that one, buddy. There's assassins all over the place. Oh, I'm supposed to... Hang on, I have to come here anyway. I'm gonna get sent over there in a minute. I'm gonna... Oh my god.
Oh my! I'm unarmed, you know. What keeps doing that?
Alright, how about you guys follow me this way? No?
I was nervous there for a second.
Oh! Whoa! Okay. How about I go in here? You guys will be great friends, I'm sure. Nice little crack in the world there. Are you coming, or... Okay, here's an idea.
Sounds like a deception.
Time to die, you. I'll gut you. Son of a... Shield me from him, somebody. Time to die.
Where did he come from? Okay. That's good. Oh my god, there's another one.
Well, sometimes your ears play tricks on you. Something.
Basically from this point onwards, like as soon as you drop in Old Quarter and the Keeper Enforcers are around, the entire like city sections are just like a farce. It is just genuinely silly. Especially later on when the statues are around as well. Alright, these guys. What? What do you mean this one is... What? How did he die?
Was that a sound?
Very perceptive.
Nothing. I will continue the search. Again, we must seek. Nothing. No sound was heard. The lights. He tries for darkness.
I sure do. They had to leave the, Nice. I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die. I'm actually dead. I'm comically dead. Okay, there we go. I'm pressing all of the number keys and none of the function keys. Alright, well, I'm alive through more luck than good management. No, that's not the button to clear it. There we go. Is it over here? Yeah. Garrett, you still have some friends and allies. We are waiting in the graveyard in Old Quarter to speak with you. As proof of our good intentions, we have provided a quick means for you to evade the enforcers temporarily. Go to Black Alley and look for something unusual there. Our efforts to contact you have put us all in peril. That is all we can risk saying in this missive. Balance, a friend. Good thing the enforcers can't read. I guess. I guess their telepathic powers make them unable to read words anymore. Or look at obvious clues on the table. Okay, let's see if I can get myself not shot going into Black Alley. That would be good. So I guess I don't have to go through that one guard that's alerted again.
Are we looking for anything special tonight, sir?
No, just a restock.
Quarantine's been lifted. Thought the sir would like to know.
Thanks, I figured that one out on my own, but always nice to stay informed.
What was that?
Can I climb the stairs, please? Thank you.
I gotta say, I'm still hurting all over from that roughing up I got.
Well, don't go outside then. Just stay. Oh my god. Just stay inside. Does this just dump me straight into a cutscene? No. No, it doesn't. Oh, it teleports me here. Okay. Here? Yeah.
I don't think this is right. Keepers. Taking a break from trying to kill me?
Not all keepers believe you are guilty, Garrett.
But neither had we the evidence to alter the outcome of your trial.
The trial was a disgrace. Orlando is not fit. He knows he must replace Kataka, so he plans to promote that child, Gamal, to the position of interpreter.
So you formed your own little club.
There are others, too. The Keeper hierarchy is in flux. We know Orland tried to frame you, but we cannot discern his motives.
Huh, that's easy. Orland is the Brethren and Betrayer, and he knew Kataka was onto him. He needed to kill her before she announced his name, and thought he could get rid of me at the same time.
That is only one of many possibilities, Garrett.
He has suppressed all inquiries into the Clock Tower prophecy. Have you heard? From above, the rubble forms an arrow, and it points directly at the Keeper Library.
The evil one will be pointed to.
It is as if someone actively seeks to bring the Dark Age upon us. There is a corruption. Whenever the glyphs...
Keeper Artemis hasn't been seen since before the trial. He confided in me that he no longer knew who to trust. He acted strangely, so secretive.
But he was right. There is no way to know who to trust. The degree to which the glyphs...
Orland fears you still, and he will until the enforcers bring him your corpse.
He has used a binding glyph to seal every glyph door in the whole city. He is watching all of us. Until you are found, no one is allowed to enter or leave the compound.
We've been using Orland's own secret tunnel. It connects the compound to his office in the library. There's much danger, but it is the only way we can meet without being
Perhaps
overheard.
we can help you. The Keeper assassins won't have given up, and...
You've helped me already.
Why? What do you intend to do?
Find some proof that Orland is guilty. That shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, where do you think you will find this proof? Garrett?
Garrett pulls the Batman maneuver. Yeah, with regards to Orland, it kind of goes back to that old saying of, what is it? Do not attribute to malice what can be explained by incompetence. Also, I only just saw the Socrates was the smartest man in history and he didn't know anything comment. Oh, actually, wait a second. I need to revisit the funniest note in the game. Attention, zombies art about. Keepeth this door closed and locked at all times. Just the phrasing of zombies art about has always struck me as a little bit silly. Evening, lads.
Builder doth see thee too, Garrett.
He sure does. How old is Garrett supposed to be? I don't actually know. Probably, like, late 20s, early 30s. Is what I've always guessed. But I don't know. Oh, I actually do have to... Oh, shit. I actually do have to go this way. Again, because I have to go to Stone Market. Because Stone Market is how you get to the Keeper Library, and the Keeper Library is how you get to the Keeper Compound.
This is taff and ridiculous.
Okay, I'll just run past him.
Gotcha.
If I just run past... We're taking a giant circle. I feel like there actually might be... There might be access to Stone Market from Old Quarter somehow, but... In fact, it might be where the Enforcers come from, initially, but... Oh, hi.
What's going on? Look what I found.
Okay, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Don't worry, I'm way ahead of you.
Come on, go!
Yep, I'm doing my best. If you guys could not body block me, that'd be great. I think there actually might... Okay, you're just a sword guy, so that's fine.
You've made your last mistake.
Okay. It's fine. That's less fine. This man being here. But still within the... Oh, he didn't just start blasting with that random lady. That's unusual. Usually they are pretty indiscriminate. Oh, nice work, guys. That makes things easier.
What's all this? Care to try your luck again? Half a minute. Lungs are bursting.
What? You're exhausted after like 2 minutes. Or not 2 minutes, like 2 seconds of running. Anyway, it matters not. I think... Whoa. I think, therefore I'm. Anyway, I think probably the Keeper Compound is going to be the last one I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to clip my head right through there to assert my dominance over the Keepers. Now, is there still a guard on the door? Nope. Cool. Hey, whoops. Okay, and somewhere in here is... Ah, yeah, there it is.
Orland, your concerns about allowing Garrett among us are well-founded. I, too, have grave concerns. Could he be the brethren and betrayer? If only the glyphs would give up their secrets more readily. Watch him carefully. A thief could do irreparable damage to our situation. We must guard our precious knowledge. Gamal.
Orland's tunnel was right where I was told it would be. I haven't been in the Keeper compound since my trial. It's a sprawling complex right in the heart of the city, hidden by glyphs. Orland has the compound on alert, so they'll be armed and ready for intruders. Me, that is. So much for working together. I know I didn't kill Katika, but someone did, and my money's on Orland. He fixed the trial and sent the assassins after me, and the fallen clock tower points right to his office. Brethren and betrayer suddenly makes sense. But suspicions aren't enough, so tonight I'll do some snooping. And if a little Keeper wealth ends up in my pockets, all the better. Orland's place is on the top floor. No surprise, he's always liked looking down on people. Artemis has a room near the dormitories. I should search there, too. And I'd better check the scene of Katika's murder. One last thing. The Keeper Council meets tonight. If I can stay awake, I might learn something.
Oop. The secret passage is not very comfortable, I imagine.
Bloodshed in the compound. It has been centuries, has it not?
278 years, Keeper Vorik. I read my histories. Though, of course, there have been the unexplained disappearances.
The Council must respond to this, quickly and decisively. Come, let us take our places. And when the vote comes, I trust you will step forward with me to be counted. We will need every vote in favor we can muster. Attendance in the Council is lacking.
I don't know if this actually does anything, but
have to decide. Huh? Maybe I can persuade a few Keepers to vote my way.
But anyway, let's just alter the vote in my favor anyway. What am I? Oh, yeah. The coming of the third dawn shall be seen upon the land as the beginning of the end, as the opening of the unwritten times. The order of the glyphs shall be touched by the ancient and the wretched, and the words of the glyphs shall unwind. I need to save, because I have not saved in some time. Until further notice, all glyph doors shall be sealed. Until the Brethren and Betrayer has been dealt with, we cannot allow unfettered travel through our compound. Acolytes should take care to travel in pairs and remain vigilant. I think this goes straight to the council chamber. And I don't know that I want to go there, actually. I think upstairs is the way
a sound
for now.
No, all is quiet.
All is somewhat quiet.
Was that a noise?
No, but there sure is some loot.
The blue flame blazes, the deadly shadows.
There it is.
Amass, the pendulum swings in wider and wider arcs. Our efforts have garnered not balance, but chaos, and the unwritten times will be upon us. The first sign was mapped out in darkness in Return of the Trickster. The eye was opened and the city seemed sure to fall into madness. The balance tipped from civilization towards savagery. While the darkness was defeated by the true Keeper, trickery thrown back onto the Trickster himself, the balance shifted and the second sign was graven in steel. Iron triumphed over flesh and leaf, and the Hammer faction stood in full force behind a mad prophet. The machine fell to its own power, and the prophet's tongue was stilled, but the pendulum swings yet. Both factions, Greenwood and Machine, will again strive against each other, and the world will turn between them. All will be darkness and shadow, and the future will be unwritten forever. And so on and so forth. Oh, this actually... Okay, yeah. I see. I know. I know where I'm going. More or less. Right.
Doesn't really matter which way I go here, I think. I'm pretty sure they just both lead
Fellow keepers, many of us are called elsewhere this night, but for those that remain, I now bring this council to order. The question we consider first is whether access to Catechus' chambers shall be prescribed. Shall we remove a guard from the Grand Hall and set him to guard the scene of Interpreter Catechus' murder?
A guard will hardly stop Garrett, and will only cause trouble for our own work.
The violence in the city is growing. We need not add to it by arming our own against each other.
Well spoken, all. Weigh all
All
that
two
you've
of you.
heard and all that you know in consideration. Remember, a majority vote is needed to take action. If your vote is to be yes, you must step forward and be counted. If your vote is to be no, remain unseen in your alcove. And the question before us is, do you wish to have Catechus' chambers guarded? Keepers, make your decisions known now. The decision of the Council is no. The guard shall remain at his post in the Grand Hall. The second issue at hand concerns some books in the Elder Libraries which may shed light on the unwritten times. A proposal has been made to bring these precious volumes upstairs to the Hall of Scribes for further study, and where, under many watchful eyes, we might ensure the safety of these valuable chronicles. It is no secret that there have been disappearances. So, shall these books be moved to the Hall of Scribes?
The only reasonable vote is for the safety of these precious books. They must be moved.
The books are fragile and will not stand the move or harsh treatment. They've been safe up until now. They should remain where they are.
Thank you for all your words. Weigh all that you have heard and all that you know in consideration. And the question before us is, should the books in the Elder's Library be brought to the more populated scribe room for study? The decision of the Council is no. The volumes in question shall remain in the Elder's Library and for study at some later time. If there is no further business, we shall adjourn.
Nice.
Indeed. We have found him. Quickly, he is here.
Oops. Well, that went well. Right. All I wanted was this.
That is a fact.
Nope. Now, where do you go? You don't go here, do you? No, of course you don't. You consider the statue. Yeah, and that way doesn't go anywhere of particular use. Now, this is the library. And this is what? Also the... Oh, this is... Yeah, okay. Whoop. Whoop.
Who's that I see there? Hello?
Oh. I thought I ducked out of his peripheral, but I suppose not.
Well, who is out there? And
It's
why are
fine.
you hiding?
Doesn't matter. I have to come back there anyway.
Do
Like
not
there
dawdle,
obviously
scribe.
there obviously is loot in there. But
A sound.
that's how you get to Catechus chambers, I believe, so I'll be passing on through again. Glyphwarden Ruin. Have you heard of any further untoward behavior on the part of the glyphs in the scribarium? Be sure to make note of exactly which scribes and which glyphs have proved difficult. Notify me immediately should any further changes occur. Ooh. Okay, I would very much like this.
Hey, hello? What was that?
Okay, I guess I suppose I should hide this guy as well, now that there's somebody investigating.
Maybe this is one of those surprise tests they spring on us. Well, it's gone now. and I've got a huge pile of work to do.
You can work tomorrow. Okay. So... Oh, there's somebody. Yeah, I think I have to... Oh. I thought this actually went somewhere. I think I have to go to... Yes. Here.
Recognize her now. How old she has grown, and so quickly. Is Artemis in his room? He asked if he might borrow the letters of the Diocese, but I missed him at the evening meal.
No, Artemis left nearly before dawn, with no word of his return plans.
No word? Orland might find that curious. You've heard the rumors of the Rogue Keepers, a splinter group, or even groups.
Orland would only find it curious if someone were to tell him. And don't you think that there have been more than enough accused already?
Yes, well, if you do see Artemis, tell him that I cannot find the letters. Another must have borrowed them, though I gave no permission.
I will tell him, if I see him.
Keeper Emery, I spied an initiate reading the Bafford Chronicles in the dining hall this eve. Such travesties of the written word may have their place in a nobleman's store, but they are inappropriate here. The monetary value of this book matters not to a scholar. See to it that the book is removed from the hall and destroyed. Well, that's not very librarian-like of you.
Who turned the light off?
You damn kids and your Bafford Chronicles. Wonder if that's like the Keeper equivalent of like pulling up Family Guy funny moments in Subway Surfers gameplay, like dual screen at the dinner table.
This looks like Artemis's room. Maybe I can find out where he went.
I don't really know how I would know that, but anyway. There is indeed something amiss with Garrett, but I am not convinced of his guilt. The prophecies do not lie. The clock tower speaks ill of the future. First Keeper Orland acts hastily. The balance is no longer within him, and I fear for the future of our order. I could use my Keeper ring to open the passages leading to his quarters, but suppose I found nothing to validate the intrusion. I can only hope now that my night journeys uncover something before I am discovered acting outside protocol. Keeper Morrow has gifted the Order with a set of golden scales. It speaks to what we have become, that such a trinket, precious only for its metal, is so valued. They have been placed on display in the Elders' Library. Perhaps I am mistaken, and they will serve to inspire. At last, I may have learned something of the one who lies dormant. My investigation may take several days, and I must leave without permission. Will I be the next to be accused of treachery? It hardly matters. I do not even bring my robes and my ring with me, for fear that if I die, our secrets may be compromised. Well, that's the ticket into Orland's place, which is also how we get to the rest of the area. I'm going to move this lady out of the way, for reasons I will explain shortly. Okay, other guys out of the way. I need to do a little bit of blackjacking in here. Not that I wasn't going to do that already, but there is something that's kind of funny that I discovered as a young'un about this place. Oh, does this just go straight to Orland's place? I see. And do we have anything valuable? No, we don't. Keeper Cassandra, I am anxious to see what is happening in the city of late. Bring me a copy of your reports as quickly as possible. Artemis will use his Keeper ring to provide you access to the passages leading to my quarters. First Keeper Orland. Okay, I need to get out a healing potion because this might kill me. But it is incredibly silly. Can I... No? I could swear this was mantleable. Okay, in that case, let's do it from below. This thing is actually like... No? Okay, what if I... Oh, I don't have anything to throw. Never mind. Okay, there's too much setup time. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. But basically, these giant statues are made out of like paper or something because they, or like I don't know, balsa wood, because they topple over incredibly easily and are extremely light. Maybe it's the one in here that I used to knock over? Yeah, it's this one.
My memory of such things is getting garbled. How old I must be. But back then, we could trust each other. I do remember that much.
I'm so old, my back pains me so. Sometimes I feel incredibly old, even though, like, objectively I'm not old at all. But, if I, like, fall asleep the wrong way now, I can, like, destroy my back for an entire 2 days. Alright, you got a copy of the Bafford Chronicles in here, friend? No? Oh, there it is. Oh no, this is the Imbris Annals. They finally arrived by ship undamaged by the salt spray. Our agents were able to secure it, though the price was quite steep. The captain seemed surprised that the package contained no platinum or diamonds, as he could conceive of no objects of greater value. It has been brought to the scribe room for immediate transcription. I made myself incapable of moving my arms back too far because I stretched wrong for 2.5 weeks. Yikes. I can relate.
So, there he is.
That.
Must stop him.
Who is it? Who dares disturb an elder?
Nice. Okay, we'll just.
Where are you?
We'll just pretend that I used the gas bomb to knock these guys out. It'll help me sleep at night.
You are foolish to try to hide.
Oh? I am?
It is folly to believe you can hide from me.
You guys are literally supposed to be the stealth masters. Like, what are you even doing
Hiding
around
will
here?
only delay the inevitable.
Gonna need you guys to chill out, please. Either that or group very close together. One of the two of those.
Try searching over that way more. I'll try over here.
Gone. I've exhausted every possibility.
Honestly, even sitting in this chair incorrectly can mess up my back for a while.
Did I just see?
You saw nothing. I really wish I could afford, like, one of those super nice... Even... It doesn't even have to be, like, a gaming chair, necessarily. Like, just a really nice office chair. But they're, like... The really good ones are just prohibitively expensive. It's like $700 or $800 for the best quality ones, which is just painful. Okay, what does this thing say? Oh, nothing. I thought there was a readable here for some reason. However, what there is an explosive barrel, and it would be funny to knock this thing over via an explosive barrel, so I'm going to try. Never mind. It doesn't explode. RIP. What if I jumped on it, though? Once again, I'm risking it all for this. Come on. See? Look at that wobble. Okay, never mind. Am I talking about something like what you have? Yeah, gaming chairs are garbage. I don't know what chair you have. I have not seen your chair in some time.
Orland. I wouldn't have thought you were the peeping Tom sort. That seal must be what Orland's using to hide the door glyphs. Time for me to get rid of it.
Boink. We'll have Orland's loot. I wonder if Katika keeps secrets even to herself. Twice she has sent me a note with instructions, but said nothing in council. But she speaks little beyond prophecy. I am not pleased that the council allows Garrett back into our midst. He cares nothing for balance or the knowledge we guard. Even Artemis will rue this decision. I take no joy in being proven right about Garrett, for it resulted in the death of my most trusted colleague. Had I stood more strongly against him, Katika would not now be dead, and none has the skill to take her place as interpreter. Gamal is far untrained, but she is all we have. I must make arrangements for her promotion. Another note has arrived in the hand I knew as Katika's. If it is her, no, that is madness. If not her, then who have I obeyed for so long? Our halls are not safe. I am binding the keeper door glyphs shut, so all must pass in full view. The enforcers have had no luck destroying Garrett. He has learned more of our secrets than we thought. Tonight, I shall see if I still remember the art of the unseen. If Garrett is in the city, I shall find him, and the enforcers will finish this. With the binding seal still in place and kept safely in my room, no one may enter through the old quarter passage. Only when Garrett is dead shall I melt the seal with fire, lest our safety be compromised. Ah, appreciate it. I will definitely check it out. Did you get one, like, at a store, or did you order it online? And if so, how was the delivery process? In person, okay. Because, yeah, the chair that I have right now is kind of a piece of shit. I didn't pay very much for it, so I can't complain too much in that sense. It does beat the previous one, which, and this is true, I literally picked up off the street. I just saw it driving by someday. Somebody, like, left it on their lawn to, like, anybody can have it. And so I did. And it was the worst chair I've sat in my entire life, but I used it for, like, 2 or 3 years because I couldn't afford anything else. Where are... Oh, they're up there. I see. Oh. There's the Imbrus Analects again. And I'll be having that too. Can I dismount the wall? Thank you. There we are. Glyph doors are sealed. I think I read that already. I think there is a thunderstorm happening outside. Oh, there very definitely is. I heard that one. If the stream suddenly goes offline, it's because the power went off, or I was vaporized by lightning or something. Alright. Let's set... Oh... Do I want to do this, actually?
Whoever did this knows a lot more about glyphs than most keepers. That's not good.
Actually, I don't think it matters. It's only when I go to the one, like the Hall of Statues, that all of the statues show up. Ogilvy's Treatise on Sentience, Section 24. To trace the history of the artifacts is to trace a history of strife and chaos. Where they appear, war follows or catastrophe. Several factions have ascribed a beneficent purpose, or even a religious origin to the artifacts that fall into their hands, but they delude themselves. An artifact serves no master but itself. To name them artifacts as if they shared one origin or motive is misleading. Several are sentient, but whether they share a common sentience is unknown. They have never gathered in one place. To speculate what might happen is beyond current knowledge, the end of the world or the beginning of something entirely new. Following the movements of these elusive objects is relatively easy, as each subsequent owner falls prey to their influences. An exception to this is the crown, the whereabouts of which is unknown. My back pocket. References to it can be found in pagan mythologies who believe it was given by the trickster to an offshoot race, though we can find no evidence that this race ever existed. It would be... I like to imagine, because I haven't sold this crown, that Garrett actually reluctantly has decided that it is in fact his style in hats, and he's just been wearing it this whole time. That's the headcanon version of events here. I mean, we can obviously see that it is not true, but it's funny to think about. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel particularly compelled to read that one. That's literally reading the dictionary. Garrett, surprise. Oh, sorry. How does Gamal sound?
Garrett, surprised are we to see a paper naming you by your very own name? Are you answering your questions, or are you simply questioning your answers? I know what you seek, and you seek what I know.
Her method of, like, speech and writing is so bizarre. It's like she's trying to look smart somehow, but also is saying nothing at the same time. There's actually a word for that. It's called circumlocution. And a lot of the grifters about on the internet these days are masters of it. See Exhibit A, Jordan Peterson. Right. I'm gonna just open this up for later. Never mind.
Something tells me there's no coming back. I should finish everything else I've got to do first.
This is going to be... What do you mean by do, and what do you mean by you? What do you mean by believe? What do you mean by it? What do you mean by God? Yeah.
I can't have a debate unless I have a definition of every single word. How can I be expected to operate under these circumstances? Can you define every word that you just said?
This is the place, all right. Why do I smell a rat?
Terminus animus. Take the power, the glyphs, the bindings. Live, walk, talk, and obey. Yes, my will, my desires. Terminus animus. Awake! Garrett is here among you somewhere. Seek, fetch, find him out. Crush him till breathing stops. Cut him till bleeding stops. Do not let him escape. Yes. I must leave you my helpers, my minions, my stone warriors, and secret myself away. Yes, must keep secret, must stay hidden a little while longer. Oh, so many secrets.
I forgot to read that comment in the Kermit the Frog voice. That little startled jump is pretty funny. Let's just turn out all the lights. Look at him go. Oh, hey, there's actually loot in here, huh? I should have probably come in here before Katika's place, actually. I forgot that there was a chest, though. And that still wouldn't be enough for the expert loot goal. Disgusting. Oh, what am I doing? I don't... That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button, but... Yeah, I can't do anything with a blackjack right now, so... It's useless to have that out. Yeah, there's like a... Yeah, there he is. There's a fella walking about. There he go. Alright, time to get out of here. Yes? Yes. Time to get out of here. Where's this man going? Upstairs? Of course. Where else would he go? He has to go to the most annoying place. Oh, he doesn't go all the way up, so that's good. Look at this guy. Built like a truck. Absolute unit. Oh. Okay, I thought that was the blue fog. But no, this is the blue fog.
I found more than I bargained for. A hideous old woman who makes statues walk, who is out for my blood and knows me by name. Orland doesn't seem to have a clue, so I don't think he's my man after all. Artemis didn't leave me much to go on either. I managed to escape the ambush, but the Keepers still think I'm the enemy. In fact, I only know of one person who might be able to help me. A Hammerite named Inspector Drept.
Where does this spit me out? I don't even remember. Like on the roof or something? Ah, yeah, yeah. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to, I think, save and end it here for the evening. Especially considering the electrical storm going on outside. I've always been a bit paranoid about those, since I was, like, raised from a very young age, to be like, make sure all your stuff is turned off properly, because like, my parents had a super expensive stereo system get fried during a lightning storm, before I was born, as well as a, expensive TV, I think. So they were like, yep, don't let that happen to you. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I don't know that I probably won't be back till next Thursday. As I mentioned last time, I think Thursday is the day because people just seem to show up on that one. I might, if I have time and if I feel like it, I might show up on Monday, but we'll see. So just stay tuned, I guess, for your alerts and all that. Maybe someday I'll actually set up a stream schedule on Twitch, but that's for another day. Anyway, I think that's about it for tonight, so I'll catch you all next time. Good night.